new resident has moved onto the median between I-94 East and West, and she doesn't have any plans to move anytime soon. Elizabeth Shores shows us how one family's been keeping tabs on an antelope in Mandan.
Carl and Karen Black say they first spotted I-94's unusual tenant back in August.
I saw this antelope down by the railroad construction site. Kind of surprised to see her that close to town.
What they thought would be an odd one-off turned out to be a far more frequent occurrence than they originally expected. Carl says they'd see the antelope making her way across Mandan while dropping their granddaughter Lauren off at school.
It's fun to watch her. Every day we go by, we look for her.
They say their granddaughter is the one who named the antelope Doe Animal.
Our granddaughter likes Danimal yogurts, little drink things, and so because it was a female, we just went to Doe Animal.
As much fun as it is to see her, the Blacks say they got worried when they hadn't seen Doe Animal for a few days. When they finally spotted her again, they took this video.
We call her a couple different names, Doe Animal, and then we call her Mandantelope. So,
because she's on the Mandan side, Mandantelope.
Yeah.
They say when they've contacted North Dakota Game and Fish about possibly having Doe Animal move somewhere safer, officials say they can't.
Essentially, we don't want to take an animal that may or may not have a disease and then move it across the state and potentially transmit a disease to a new area.
He says the ideal option would be to gently harass or shoo the antelope to a safer area, but the police would need to stop traffic to let her cross safely. And she seems to be enjoying herself.
She's likely not harassed by coyotes. It's very close to the river bottom, so there's plenty of other prey for coyotes, but she's also not bothered by people since she's in the road median, and it's very unlikely someone would pull over and try to push her around.
He says they're monitoring the situation, and it's likely she'll eventually find her own way out of the median safely. The Blacks say you should be extra careful when driving down that strip of highway, too. In Mandan, I'm Elizabeth Shores reporting for your news leader.
Game and Fish says don't touch or harass the antelope if you see her. Just let her be and be careful when driving.